How's it going, everybody? I know I said I was going on break for the summer, but hey, when something like this happens, when cancel culture gets on my nerves again, you know your boy's gotta stand up to it. I can't... Okay. The literal... The granddaddy of my entire, elementary school experience, Scott Cawthon, who you may know is the dude who made the Five Nights at Freddy's, the scary bear guy at the pizza place, that one? Yeah, well, he's getting canceled. And you know why he's getting canceled? Because he donated to a political party. Now, there's a few things a few questions I'd like to start off with. One, how selfish do you have to be first of all, I'd like to point out that he got doxxed and sent death threats because of this. But the first question is, how the fuck did anyone find out about this? Unless he said something about it, maybe? I don't know, but I feel like unless, the fucking party came out and said, hey guys, the Five Nights at Freddy's guy just gave us a fuck ton of money, woohoo. Now, obviously, when you have the kind of people who run cancel culture, I'd like to get started off by saying I do not support liberal or conservative. Politics bores the fuck out of me and pisses me off, so if anything, I'm a neutral party. I have no opinion. Some of my opinions would be considered left, some of my opinions would be considered right. Otherwise, politics piss me off and I don't care. From what I understand, and from what I'm pretty sure everyone else can understand, the kind of people who parade cancel culture are mostly liberals from the LGBTQ community, and that's not meant to be a stereotype. I'm just saying, from what you see, every single person who either goes on the news shitting on the conservatives, or goes on the internet shitting on the conservatives, or goes anywhere and cancels people, they all look the same, they sound the same, and they talk about the same thing. It's kinda hard to say it isn't. Basically, to put it simply, Scott Cawthon actually just recently retired from his job as the lead of Five Nights at Freddy's to what he said to spend more time with his kids, and that's respectable, but you can't help but also think that some of that may have been caused by the fact that some liberals who didn't like the fact that he donated some money to his beliefs that they don't believe in, they got a little butthurt by this. So they doxed him, sent him death threats. You can't help but think that that might have been a deciding factor in his retirement. So, in short, what really pisses me off about this is these are the same people who go around saying that free speech, everyone should have free speech, everyone should have rights, everyone should have equality and shit. Democracy is amazing, we all love democracy. But then the second they find out somebody doesn't agree with their side of politics, they completely shit on them, they hack them, they fucking, dox them and shit. It's so hypocritical, it's pathetic. I wonder if people have ever gotten to the concept of maybe you have to realize that not everybody thinks the exact same as you, and maybe some people have some other beliefs than you. Now, I know the same kind of people who would go around canceling Scott Cawthon for something like this are now going to attempt to cancel me, saying I'm siding with the conservatives, completely ignoring the fact that just minutes ago I mentioned that I have no real political beliefs to the left or the right, which is another thing I think cancel culture thrives on, taking things out of context. Cancel culture thrives on making people look bad. There's a difference between calling people out for doing something that's genuinely fucked up, like, for example, people calling out ADP back when that whole situation happened. I mentioned this back in the video I made about Carl Jacobs. That whole thing. Rightfully, he's a fucking pedophile, so he deserves to be called out for this. Scott Cawthon just donated to a political party that he sides with. Maybe that political party's beliefs aren't that great, but regardless, it's not actual action, it's just beliefs. EDP wanted to clap some 13-year-old cheeks, or as he said, eat a cupcake. Scott Cawthon just wanted to give some money to the homies that he likes to follow in politics. There's a very big difference. It's not even a fine line, it's a very thick line that can say, okay, This is genuinely wrong and needs to be called out, and we just don't agree with this guy, so let's completely shit on him. Anyway, this is just another reason why I think society's going down the shitter, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about society like I'm fucking Joe Rogan or Alex Jones. So, all I'm here to tell you is, like, come on, man. If you are a fucking leading captain of the cancel culture parade and you see this video, please stop. No one's impressed. Nobody likes you. And you're not doing anything for society. You're a waste of space. Please stop. Anyways, I know I said I was going to take a break, and that is still going to happen. I just felt I needed to make this video based on, this is something that hit close to home because, I've supported Scott Cawthon for a very long time. I started playing Five Nights at Freddy's when I was goddamn 8 years old. Back in fucking 2013, dude, when the shit first came out. So, that shit's been around for a while. And, I believe that this is totally brain dead. This is a small brain move. And honestly, yes, I understand if he's retiring to spend more time with his family. That's totally respectable. But at the same time, given what's going on with cancel culture and whatnot, you really cannot help but think that maybe that had a more deciding impact on his decision to retire. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring that forward to tell cancel culture to shut the fuck up and go back to bed. Go back to your little cave where you trolls came from. We don't want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and now I will see you in a couple months.